We now depart Scoutcraft parking at Area 53 and head east across the Indian Springs Valley. We are heading towards Pintwater Range and is home to Area 54. Pintwater is about 40 miles long and is full of vegetation, caves, bizarre objects and alien structures. There is strong evidence that Pintwater Range is a vast underground city inhabited by the tall whites. Next, we take a closer look at Pintwater with an intro to Charles Hall with Amanda King.
Charles Hall, a brief background on the man who knew. Charles Hall trained in weather at USAF, Illinois in the early 1960s, and in 1965 landed himself the post of weather watcher, working with weather balloons and taking weather readings for 2 years at Nellis Air Force Base in Las Vegas, Nevada. While he was there, he was also posted to the gunnery ranges over at Indian Springs. During his time in this post, Hall claims that he encountered tall white aliens who lived there and worked scientifically alongside some of the team under an agreed act called Trade of Information. Allegedly, many people saw them but were too frightened about the consequences of speaking openly about it, so instead chose to stay quiet. After his time there, Hall did a master's degree in nuclear physics at San Diego State University and got married. His memories of the time at the station with these beings never left him, and although he had not intended to talk about it, he did start to write his memories down. This turned into 5 books. His wife persuaded him to get the books published so that other people could read his amazing stories, and it would be an interesting legacy for his children and grandchildren. At first, the books were passed off as fiction, as Hall had not really wanted to speak quite so openly about his experiences. However, as time passed, he decided to come out of the shadows and let people know that the stories were, in fact, based on true events of his own experiences. Hall went on to develop the Hall Photon Theory, HPT, a scientific paper that he wrote, which offers a theoretical explanation of the alien technology used to achieve the speed of light travel through the use of photons or particles and fibre optics. It is an extremely fascinating and technical theory based on what he saw of the scout crafts, and his full account can be read in the appendix back of his book Millennial Hospitality 3, The Road Home. He has since gone on to deliver interviews and talks on the radio, and through his books and documentary-style discussions has brought to life a secret world that few of us would ever have otherwise known about. Truth or fiction? I will leave you to decide, but continue to see what this site has to offer over time, and perhaps you will begin to see some more pieces of the puzzle click together.